You are too available, too easy to read, too eager to please people. When you walk into a room, your body language clearly shows that you want approval. You smile when nothing is funny. You nod even when you don't agree. You fill the silence with nervous talking, because quiet moments make you feel uncomfortable and small. And people notice this. Humans are naturally like predators. They don't have to be evil to sense weakness. They just have to be human. When they feel that you need their approval, they automatically lose respect for you. They put you into a category: the nice guy, the safe person, the servant. And once you are in that category, you become harmless. And harmless men get ignored. But there is another type of presence, a presence that does not ask for attention but still gets it. A confidence so strong, so heavy, that it makes people uncomfortable, not because it is aggressive, but because it is rare and unfamiliar. It is the confidence of a man who does not need approval from the tribe, because he has built his own world. Robert Greene understood this. He shared this idea with kings and rulers in the courts of Italy. He knew that if you want to rule, you should not try to be loved. Love changes easily. Love is a choice. But fear and deep respect, that kind of respect stays. That is something people don't break. Today, we are not talking about self-esteem or positive thinking. We are going to examine your personality deeply, remove the weak parts, and replace them with the mindset of a ruler. You are going to learn how to become psychologically powerful. But be careful, once you change, you cannot go back. People will treat you differently. The friendly feeling of being one of the guys will disappear. It will be replaced by distance and respect. If you like being unnoticed, you should stop here. But if you want to be the one in control instead of being controlled, then listen carefully. Here is the truth. You don't feel weak because you lack strength. You feel weak because you are losing power. Every day, in different ways, you are giving away your authority. Stop losing that power, and it will start building inside you. And when it builds, you become strong. Now the process begins. The first law: kill the nice guy. You have been taught something that is not true. Since childhood, you were told that if you are nice, people will be nice to you. If you are polite, you will be rewarded. If you follow the rules, you will be safe. Now look at your life. Is this really working? Or are the people who break the rules winning? Are the people who take what they want moving ahead? Robert Greene wrote, "A man who wishes to make a profession of goodness in everything must necessarily come to grief among so many who are not good." Simple meaning: if you play nice in a world where everyone else is playing for power, you will lose. Being nice is a survival method for weak people. It is like asking for mercy. It says, "I won't hurt you, please don't hurt me." It is giving up before the fight even starts. Real confidence begins when you replace nice with civil. There is a difference. Civility is a choice. It is a standard you follow because you are disciplined. Niceness is automatic. It is a reaction to avoid conflict. A powerful man is civil. He opens doors. He speaks calmly. He uses manners. But behind his eyes, there is a boundary. He is not doing it to be liked. He is doing it because he has standards. And if someone crosses him, that calm behavior doesn't turn into anger. It turns into cold distance. When you stop trying to be liked, you become unpredictable. And unpredictability creates psychological pressure. Think about a boss who is always shouting. He is annoying but not scary. You know what he wants. He just wants to release anger. He is like a child. Now think about a boss who never raises his voice. The one who looks at you silently when you make a mistake. The one who speaks slowly and calmly and smiles without emotion. That man is scary. Why? Because you don't know what he is thinking. You don't know what he will do next. He is in control of his emotions. To become like this, you need to stop smiling all the time. Watch yourself for 1 week. How many times do you smile when you don't feel happy? How many times do you laugh at something that isn't funny? This is a signal of submission. It tells others that you are not a threat. Stop doing it. Keep your face neutral. Look at people without trying to make them comfortable. When you stop showing submission, people will feel uneasy. They will ask, "Are you okay?" Or "Are you upset?" That feeling they get, that is the shift of power. That is when they realize they cannot understand you anymore. You become a closed book in a room full of open magazines. The second law, the vacuum of silence. Most people are addicted to noise. They are afraid of silence. Watch two insecure people talk. They talk over each other. They interrupt. They rush to fill every second of silence because quiet feels uncomfortable to them. They keep talking just to avoid that feeling. They are trying hard to stay connected. The Robert Greene mindset is different. He creates silence. Silence is not empty. Silence is powerful. In nature, a vacuum always gets filled. When you stay silent, you create pressure. Other people, because of their anxiety, will rush to fill that silence. They will say things they didn't plan to say. They will reveal too much. They will even give you power just to remove the awkwardness. Here is how you use this. When someone asks you a question, don't answer immediately. Wait 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Look at them. Keep eye contact. Then answer. In those few seconds, their mind starts racing. Did I say something wrong? Is my question stupid? What is he thinking? Before you even speak, you have already changed the situation. When you speak, speak slowly. Fast talking shows nervousness. It shows you are afraid of being interrupted, or that you think your time is not important. Slow talking shows confidence. It shows you expect people to listen. It shows you are not in a rush and you fear no one. Think of a king giving an order. Does he rush? Does he speak fast? No, he speaks like the world is waiting for his words. If someone interrupts you, don't argue. Don't raise your voice. Just stop talking. Stay silent. Look at the person who interrupted you. Let the silence stay there. Let everyone feel that moment. Usually the person will get uncomfortable. They may apologize or stop talking. Then you continue speaking in the same calm way from where you stopped. You didn't fight for attention. You showed that you already have it. The third law, starve the golden calf. The golden calf means external validation. It is the thing you depend on when you check your phone for likes, when you try to get compliments, or when you explain yourself to people who don't really matter. You cannot have strong confidence if you depend on approval. If I can control how you feel by praising you, then I control you. If I can ruin your day by insulting you, then I control you. You become like a puppet, and your emotions are the strings. To become powerful, you must cut those strings. You must reach a point where your emotions stay stable. This does not mean you become a robot. It means your self-image comes from inside, not from others. It becomes like a strong wall that people cannot enter. If someone calls you a genius, you think, I know who I am. If someone calls you a fool, you think the same, I know who I am. Neither praise nor insult changes you. When people meet someone who does not need approval, it feels strange to them. They are used to a system where people exchange validation. I like you, you like me. When you step out of that system, you become different. People will try harder to impress you. They will try to get a reaction from you. This is where the real test begins. Robert Greene said, "He who seeks to deceive will always find someone who will allow himself to be deceived." He also understood that people who try to provoke will always find someone weak enough to react. When someone challenges or insults you, your first reaction is to defend yourself. You want to explain or argue. Don't do it. Defending yourself shows that you were affected. Explaining yourself shows that the other person has the right to judge you. Instead, either agree calmly or say nothing. If someone says, "You are arrogant," a weak person says, "No, I'm just confident." A strong person says, "I've been called worse by better people," or simply says okay and moves on. When you don't defend yourself, their attack loses power. You show them that their opinion has no value in your world. And nothing is more uncomfortable for a bully or narcissist than someone who simply does not care. The fourth law, posture of the apex. Your mind controls your body, but your body also affects your mind. You cannot feel like a leader if your body looks weak. You cannot feel powerful if you are trying to take less space. Look at how you are sitting right now. Are your legs tight? Are your shoulders bent forward? Is your head down? Change it. Open your posture. The Robert Greene posture is open. Your chest is open. Your body is relaxed but strong. This may feel strange. In a fight, you protect your body. But in social situations, showing your body openly means you are not afraid. It sends a message, I am not scared. I don't need to protect myself. Take space. Rest your arm on the chair next to you. Sit with confidence. Stand with both feet firm on the ground. Now focus on your eyes. Your eyes are very powerful. Most people move their eyes quickly. They keep looking around, checking people, checking the room. This is like prey behavior. A deer does this. A rabbit does this. A lion does not do this. A lion looks slowly and with focus. Train your eyes. When you look at something, really look at it. Focus. When you move your eyes, move them slowly and smoothly. When you walk, don't change your path again and again. Have you noticed when two people walk towards each other and both try to move left and right? Then say, sorry, that happens because both are unsure. A confident person chooses a path and walks straight. He does not look at the other person's face. He looks at where he is going. In both physics and psychology, the one with more momentum wins. When you walk with clear purpose, people move out of your way. They feel your direction and step aside. This is not arrogance. This is clarity. You know where you're going. They don't, so you take the space. The fifth law, the withdrawal of supply. We live in a world where attention is like money. Attention is the real currency. The mistake you make is giving it away for free. You are always available. You reply to messages instantly. You say yes to every invitation. You stay at places even when you are bored. Think about supply and demand. If something is always available, its value becomes zero. Robert Greene advised that a ruler should be seen but also keep distance. When people see you too much, they start to lose respect. If you want people to value you, you must become less available. You must be ready to walk away. In any situation, a relationship, a job, a conversation, the person who can walk away easily has the most power. If you are afraid to lose a girl, she controls you. If you are afraid to lose your job, your boss controls you. If you are afraid to lose a friend, that friend controls you. You need to learn how to leave. Leave a party while it is still fun. End a conversation while it is still interesting. Hang up the call first. When you leave early, people feel something incomplete. They start thinking about you. Where did he go? What is he doing? Is he busy with something better? You become a mystery, and mystery creates both attraction and respect. Do not explain everything. Say, I have to go. If they ask why, say, I have things to do. That is enough. A weak person gives full details. I have to go home, feed my cat, do laundry. This sounds ordinary. A strong person simply leaves with purpose. Also, control your emotions. Do not share your problems with everyone. Do not tell your weaknesses to people you just met. Keep some things private. In a world where everyone shares everything, the person who keeps things hidden has more control. The sixth law, competence, is the only real confidence. Everything we talked about before, posture, silence, leaving early, these are techniques. But without real ability, these are just tricks. And tricks don't last long. To have true confidence, you must be capable. You must be good at something. This does not mean violence. It means skill. It means you can handle problems. Robert Greene did not just say, act like a king. He said a ruler must study, learn, and understand the world. If you are not skilled, your silence will not look powerful. It will look strange. Your serious face will not look strong. It will look awkward. You need proof of your ability. Your mind knows the truth. You cannot lie to yourself. You can say positive things in the mirror, but if you have not achieved anything, your mind will still say this is not true. Real confidence comes from doing hard things, from keeping promises to yourself, from solving problems again and again. Think of a doctor in surgery. When something goes wrong, he does not panic. He stays calm because he knows what to do. That is real confidence. If you want people to respect you, become very good at something. It can be your job. It can be your thinking. It can be your ability to understand people. When you speak, your words should have value. Robert Greene warned that a ruler who depends too much on others becomes weak. You must think for yourself. You must read, learn, and question your own thinking. When you combine skill with silence, you become very powerful. People will know that when you speak, it matters. In difficult situations, they will look at you for answers. And that is true power. Not the one who talks the most, but the one people trust when things go wrong. The seventh law, the willingness to be the villain. This is the hardest part. This is where most people fail. You are afraid of being seen as the bad person. You think if you set boundaries, people will call you selfish. If you say no, they will call you rude. If you succeed, they will call you arrogant. Let them. If you want to control your own life, you must accept that in someone else's story, you will be the villain. It is impossible to make everyone happy. If you focus on your work, your friends may feel ignored. If you save money, others may feel disappointed. If you respect yourself, people who used to use you will not like it. Robert Greene wrote, "It is necessary for a prince wishing to hold his own to know how to do wrong and to make use of it or not according to necessity. This does not mean being evil. It means being ready to be disliked when needed. A strong man accepts this. He does not try to explain himself to people who don't understand. He simply removes what is bad for him. When you stop fearing the word selfish, you become free. Someone asks, 'Can you help me this weekend?' You say no. They say you're selfish. You reply, if you see it that way, and you move on. You do not owe your time to everyone. You do not owe your energy to everyone. You owe yourself the chance to grow. If protecting your peace makes you the villain for some people, accept it. The moment you stop trying to be the hero in everyone's life, you become the leader of your own life. So how do you apply all of this? You don't change everything at once. Start small. Walk a little slower. Wait 3 seconds before answering. Smile only when you truly feel it. Do not apologize for existing. You will feel uncomfortable at first. Your old self, the nice guy, will panic. It will say, "People don't like this. Fix it. Don't listen." Let that version of you fade away. At first, things will feel cold. People will behave differently. They will stop joking with you all the time. But they will start respecting you. You will understand that the fear you create is not physical fear. It is the fear of not understanding you. It is the respect for someone who is fully in control. Most people are not whole. They are influenced by others, by their past, by society. When they see someone who is complete, focused, and confident, it affects them deeply. That is the power of being different. You are not here to fit in. You are here to stand out. Robert Greene did not write for everyone. He wrote for people who are ready to take control. Are you one of them? Confidence is not just a feeling. It is a tool. Use it to remove weakness. Use it to protect your life. Become the person you respect. If you're still here, you're not like the others. Subscribe if you haven't.